prox Santax error Coco.exe is going to be ready in approximately an hour. Christmas star, talk to Fuka. Huh? A Christmas star? That's the ornament at the top of the tree, right? What do you want one of those for? We're in Japan. Wait, no, I'm kidding, by the way. Japan does do a lot of, like, holiday things. It's actually pretty big in, like, anime, at least. And I know Sakura Wars ended on a Christmas event. So, like, there's, like, other holidays, and they just include it, I think. It's kind of interesting. At least from what I can suss out from random media. I'm not going to claim expertise on this. And where would I find one? Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. I'm right. If I'm right, it might not refer to an ornament at all. The type of plant that's sometimes called a Christmas star. I think it's pretty common too. Could you wait a few minutes? I'll go look it up. Coco.exe has encountered a problem. It's shut down. You want to send system diagnostics to the developer? Well, you can't. Bye. The system developer will be ready in approximately an hour. Thanks to Poinsettia is what you're looking for. This is so true. Fortunately, I have some in my room. Here you go. Here's a poinsettia. Setia? My urge to go back and look is... I'm itching to do it, but I'm gonna chill. Deep breaths. Let it go. Let it out. Let it go. Let it out. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Send something. Blah, blah, blah. Best for you to do something. Check request compendium. Seems you completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Is that the Christmas star? I don't see any stars growing from it. Is it not star season yet? Stars growing in the clusters on it. They'll indeed be a sight to see. Please take good care of it until that day. Please take this as your reward. Cyber shoes. Nice. I think those are summoning items. Undertake a quest. This we can just grab and we do the thing. We do need these two. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we really didn't need that. Been good. Just recovering from a return such. Me right now. Treating the characters in this game actually are. The characters are really good, honestly. Pulling to Atlas. P5R, P5R still not available. So much hate. What a stupid hee-ho. Love it. Oh, I love it so much. I feel that, Pixels. I feel it in my bones. The Jack pick is just like, it's the face. The face just says everything. It's perfect. I forgot I messed that up. Accept it? Sure. Because we're going to tartar sauce soon. Second block. Second block. Taken. Strong medicine. Can we cancel that one? And undertake the other one. Everything I want to say, considered condensed into one picture. Yeah. Swing had one eye surgery one day at a time. Aww. Listen to Ringo judging face. That's tough. Watching the release of an overdue port. Atlas pulling an Atlas. It's fine. Just dying here. Trying to stimulate the capitalist machine that does day one DLC that's up to $40 for everything. It includes a $15 story thing and special demons that are essential to the series behind a paywall, but won't release the game everyone's wanted forever on PC when it's I know it sounds incredible. They were worse in the past, to be honest. It's so funny. It's so funny to me still. It's like, we want to give you... What is... Who hurt you, Atlas? We'll have to see. We did get a paper cut once from a $1 bill. Oh, it's you, C-Pie. Are you free at the moment? Just so I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. Seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? Talk to him. You're enthusiastic. He seems pleased. But when they go DLC scam, they go DLC scam. Full Steam scam. Full scam Steam. The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. She was the kind of girl that men dream of. Drop-dead gorgeous. Sorry to say it, but much prettier than you. Nobody's prettier than Femsi. She's so pretty. Except for Mitsuru. She's extra pretty. Was it Mitsuru? No matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work. Are you gonna donate? Of course not. I hate the very word. I'm an asshole. He seems proud. Why should I give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders? Pull myself up from the squalor to get where I am today. In fact, I've earned the right to laugh at those who used to laugh at me. That's why I had always dreamt of it. But to tell you the truth, neither. I have too much money. Profits are booming, but I'm busy. I don't have time to spend a dime. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. Teach them my business philosophy and help them master my management techniques. I could create a carbon copy of me. It would probably cost a fortune, but if it works, I could sit back. Then I could sit back and relax in my massage chair. Master scammer. Actual president of Atlus right here. It's Tanaka. Love that so much, Keiza. French team thing literally says, this game plans to be available in less than an hour. Tanaka, Master Scammer. Angry Kitty. Very angry Kitty. I do not blame them. How about it? Want to become my successor? I'll even let you join the Tanaka family. Not just work, I'll even take care of your wedding. Just kidding. You're fucked. I'm sure you'll obtain something even bigger than my company. If I say it, it's for sure. I feel the warmth and kindness from President Tanaka. That's what you imagine. Image game. So we know you guys love this game. But we think it's too much work and we make too much money, so we're just shutting down servers right now. Oh, you want to head up? Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not putting it on stream in case copyright stuff, but look up the South Park BP Gas Company apology bit. Just that, but Atlus. Just put Jack Frost head on him and it's that. Why do I have a food urge? It's because we're hungry for the Atlussy. It's because we're hungry for the Atlussy. That's why. Worst part is, I just discovered the game at 5 AM for no reason, because food. For the warmth and kindness from Tanaka. I feel like you understand a little better now. Brains like crunchy rice, fries, sandwich, gimme. It sounds so good. On the bright side, we're almost done with Tanaka. On the bright side, we're almost done with Tanaka. Donate to the unfortunate children, huh? But it won't happen. President Tanaka left. My inner social worker is just in pain right now from that. I can't have that screen up. It's just torturing me. Tanaka left the building. He was like, orphans? Fuck them! I'll kill more parents! Ha ha ha! School today. You find Tanaka slowly killing more orphans and their parents. He's not decided which kind of monster he decided to be, so he wants to be both. The phone's ringing. Hey, this is Fuka. Do you have a minute? Let's see. 28. Sorry, I'm tied up. Oh, sorry for calling out of the blue. Fuka hung up. She seems disappointed. Tanaka's manager. You're Rin. Atlus. Female outside neuter altum. Hi. Could this be why everyone's hungry right now? Ruining your public image, Mr. Tanaka. And he doesn't shower. Now we know this. He admitted to being Stinky Tanaka. Stinky Tanaka. Toilet Tanaka. Your phone's ringing. Yo, Junpei here. You got some time? It's okay. Hey, want to do something today? I don't know why I went with Kronk. Since you have the Magician persona Nekomata, you might be able to come even closer. What should you do? We're gonna accept the offer. It's in the guide. It's in the guide. Junpei seems excited. You're dreading it immediately. Ah, Pixels, I love it. Palladium All Power Records. You're having a good time hanging out with Junpei. Don't lie to us, Atlas. Again. Playing Atlas when you piss off people around you by consistently making the same shitty decisions. Launch disc. How much do you think it'll be? 10%? 15%? 20%? Probably at cost extra, actually, Pixels. Let's be real. It's going to be $60 instead of $59.99. Alright, finally got the new CD I've been waiting for. Really into this band right now. A lot of my friends are fans too. Junpei seems to be having fun. They do a lot of this, a little bit of that, but their pop songs are the best. I get totally pumped listening to them. Junpei's excited. Oh, I listen to stuff besides pop too, of course. Rock, ballad, R&B, techno. Got a pretty open mind. What about you? What kind of music do you usually listen to? Pop. Oh, you like pop too? You got great taste. Music that gets you going is the best. Junpei's really excited. 25 extra. Because that's what you've all been waiting for, hype. Can I have romance for Ghana? Romance is for the furries. Give romance, please. Ooh, woo, ooh, oh, whoa. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The tease of this item is on your wish list. You listen to Enka? I don't listen to Unko. Unko. When it releases, view your wish list. This is just... It's so incredibly Atlas. It's so incredibly Atlas. You gotta love it. Friendship got stronger. You recall you have something you can give Junpei as a present. It's a copy of P5 Royal for Steam. How'd you get it? It doesn't exist, apparently. Oh, there. It's Junpei. We're giving him the... So you're getting stronger, like my relationship with Atlas if they release their game on time. Oof. I want to give him the day-old fries. Fine, Jack Frostall. Whoa, I can have this? Awesome, thanks. He likes the present. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Why does Atlas hate us? I want to give them a year-old carton of milk. Yeah. 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 Tanaka? No. Drunk Monk? What's up, baby? You here? Yes, Drunk Monk. Oh, it's you. Drinking by himself. Spend some time with Mutatsu. Spend some time with Mutatsu. Akuna Mutatsu. He's a drunk monk with taste. If this was the first time they did this, no problem. But they do this every single time, so we should expect it. The definition of insanity is doing the same. Is expecting. Wait, no. Was it doing the same thing multiple times and expecting a different outcome? You can apparently get it for 51 on Humble. Oh, Fresh Prince. Ooh, word. Fresh Prince? So that song has like a whole bunch of extra lyrics that just got cut from the TV theme because, you know, TV shows need a shorter theme anyway. It feels good. Feels good. I might create a shelf just for Persona games now. Ah, I can close Steam right now. You're all good, Kaz. You're all good. The Persona show, yes. And yeah, you can watch some Persona before you buy some Persona to play more Persona. Persona, Persona, Persona. Social link, social link, social link. Pretty. Humble Bundle has it. It's in my library. Now it just needs to download. I'm so happy. My anxiety is just... Oh god. melted away. I'll give to you. Aha! I bet you people say you're a weird kid, huh? Well, it's not a bad thing. As you spent time with Mutatsu, the bond between you two grew stronger. Thank you for redeeming 5 minutes of mouse, by the way, Pixels. Much appreciated. Aha! You feel that your relationship will grow stronger soon. It's getting late. You decided to come back to the dorm. Persona, but everyone is Ricky Rodin. Oh, whoa. That's awesome. It's gonna be another couple of weeks before I can get it. Oral surgery is expensive. Yes, it is. Sorry for chuckling at the phrasing. I completely agree. Oral surgery is incredibly expensive. I hope you're feeling better as well. I'm messaging the bean real quick too. Hope it goes well. Agreed. Super important. Also, oral health affects a lot of things, like if you get too much plaque, it gives you a heart attack. What the? What? How? How? Morning. You know, in about a week there'll be another mission. Is it that time already? Sheesh. How can you be so calm about it? I guess we'll keep fighting until we defeat all 8 that are left. It's awesome. Hope all goes well. Take care. Yes, Brinny, we love you. We're proud of you. Oh, so proud of the Prin. Can we get a Prin shout out? But what are we gonna do after that? It's been thinking about this for a while, but I wonder if Mitsuru Senpai's hiding something from us. Thanks, y'all. It's just an extraction. I'll start to get this out of my mouth. Whoop! And thank you, guys. Of course, dude. It is all love. Love. Also, no, that's just the timer moved. That works. Everyone understand the Lawrence force and the left-hand rule. I'll show you a left-hand rule. Then I'm erasing the board. Oh, we're running out of race now, but it might be on the exams we're having in 2 weeks. Time. Time is something, something. Got it? Good. Moving on to inertial force. The inertial force of D's nuts. Let's do it. The beginning of this music is so similar to that special place in P4G. You know where. So close to making a self-deprecating joke about that. So my accent was fit against better judgment. I did not. Let's do it, experiment. No, it's not. Let's work on the problems in the book instead. Open up to page 8. The first problem. That's an application. We're skipping it. After that. Look, you look sleepy, Junpei. Let's see if you answer this. When you drain the wash... When you drain the water in the tub, it swirls down the drain. Which way does the swirl go in the northern hemisphere? What? How would I know? Who pays attention to something like that? Hey, Senpai, do you know? It can go either way. Joke I wanted to make. Well, we don't drain the tub into the pipes, we just fill it with Gamer Girl bathwater. It's much more economic. Look at Sleepy. Let me ask you a super boring and mundane question. Oh boy, I hope you're ready for this one. Right, the Coriolis effect doesn't apply in small scale like water swirling down the drain. Otherwise, the rule is clockwise in the north, counterclockwise in the south. And in Gamer Girl bathwater bottles in any house that wants to make money! Super snore. But remember, it has to be on the larger scale, like shooting a missile. Next. Dude, that's it? I got the question right. Don't I deserve some credit here? Yeah, the classmates whispering. You became slightly more popular, and people are wondering if you sell bathwater. They question you. Press X to buy. I mean doubt. And buy. Class is ended for today. Let's do a save just in case. Cycle your saves always. Bathwater Sensei. So, sea pie tartar sauce bathwater, only $69.99 plus tax and shipping. Alright, suggest buying one what? Suggest buying one what, guide? My guide literally says, thank you for redeeming 5 minutes of mouse. Police station discount, optional shopping. Maniac note, suggest buying one. Just says suggest buying one. Fuck if I know. Emperor rank 4. Emperor. Student council. Thank you for redeeming 5 minutes. Doesn't release in 4 minutes, I swear. I already have it now, Pix. What are you doing? Would be wise to enter without a good reason. It's a faculty office. Like, Pixels, this is clearly now a you problem. Love you, Pix. But thank you for mentioning Humble. Having it. Because that honestly just made me feel better. So honestly, I feel bad that you're like trying to get the bigger discount. Steam is not going to discount it. If they do, GG, honestly. Like, I am very skeptical of Steam I'm very skeptical of Steam discounting day one. If they do good, yeah, I don't either. I understand though. It's all for the sake of not paying full price, and I'm here for that. I support that for you, and I love that for you. Just hoping they mess up with P4. Wait, what did they do with P4? It's like 5 more minutes. Imagine the hype when it actually releases, then despair. When it comes out, because then the pop, then despair. Oh my god. Atlas, we're genius. We can't make money. We want to slow our money-gaining abilities. You've decided to spend some time after school in the student council room. Gekkan High School student council room. You work with members of the student council. Hours fly by as you work on the tasks. Is Odagiri absent today? No. I think he's busy. Busy doing what? All right, welcome to the new host of stream. The game apparently making the jokes for me. I feel called out. I feel called out right now. We might have just doing what? I hate deadlines. Deadlines. It's in like when you search to displays the price. Ooh. It's a bundle of P4G, P4 Arena, but you could also buy the games individually for the bundle price. Says, ooh. Aww. Let's see what Steam says. The Steam-ussy. Game made the joke for me. I'm mildly defeated. Not really, though. Just... They clearly had a Westerner do some of the localization on this. Busy playing private dick! Oh, you mean what Fushimi was telling me about earlier, I see. Well, his intentions are good, but you can't really blame him. But I understand how you feel. Humble bundle. Yeah, thank you for sending the hooks to pics. Was it IGN? Whatever. At least someone has it. We got the thing. You can go if you like. I don't mind. Sorry for all the drama. You're set to leave the student council room. Gekkan High School, one floor. I need home vacation. My brain's in zombie mode. You got this, Nero. First floor hallway. You can hear someone yelling. So where's your evidence, smart guy? There's no need for evidence. I know all about you. You were arrested for beating up a guy in the park who snitched on you, right? Hitotochi, a purchased student. Whoa. He's at it again? That's the third person today he's accused. My boyfriend was so pissed that he was accused too. This guy's asking for it. Asking for what? Asking for what? I mumbled it and then I was committed to it. Students under only watching. Keep quiet. Keeping quiet will do you no good. If it's not you, then give me some names. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. You have my word as a member of the disciplinary committee. Shut up, asshole. Looks like the punk's gonna hit Hitoshi. Intervene. Behind you. Oh, hi, Miss Evidence. Hi, Hitoshi. Oh, hi, Hitoshi. Hitoshi, evidence is important. It's literally the most important thing. Punk punched Hitoshi before you were able to stop him. Damn it. I want him to punch Femc for like... Oh no, he gets really sad that he punched a girl. Because Femc can take it. She's freaking beefy right now. Punk walked away. Shh. Don't think I'll just let that go. Senpai-kun, you look like you want to say something. Working hard, huh? Of course. High spirits for someone who just got decked. Hitoshi seems satisfied. If we let people get away with breaking the rules, things will only get worse. One day, it'll spiral out of control. There'll be nothing we can do. There'll be goats fucking sheep. Sheep fucking goats. Dragons fucking donkeys. Wait. I just like Shrek. So, we should deal with the problem now while we still can. I know what people think of me. Those who carry out justice have always clashed with others. History's proven this to be true. Ah, Atlas made it. Nice. Did I say something? Yes, your face looks like a face. The audacity. Original pricing, so P4 costs around 70 when it came out on Steam. Came more was than fair. Old game, made no sense to charge the same as a new game. Then came P5, 300, costing more than 4 remake at. Wow. So RE4 remake is gonna be like 40, 30, right? P4 70, 20 bucks. Cool. So Atlas as well. You have me on bated breath here, Pixels. Love it. Yes, people not in US and Europe apparently. Oh shoot, that sucks. The price for 1842, so today's inflation. God damn. God damn. So let this serve as a warning to other offenders. Senpai-kun, you're a sensible person. You understand, right? You sense that Hitoshi is beginning to trust you. Your relationship is stronger now. Rank 4, Student Council. Student Council Social Link has reached level 4. Your powers to create personas of the Emperor Arcana has grown. Gonna get back to business. You should go home before it gets dark. You decide to go back to the dorm. Prinny. We need a Selly meeting real quick. We can have a public Selly meeting right now. I think you're thinking what I'm thinking, potentially. What did the Atlas embargo say for streaming? I might have to change hat. If it's really bad, I'm not going to do it. I'm so tempted, though. Meanwhile, the dormitory command room.
Sorry to bother you, Fuka.
Pixels.
It's okay. What's on your mind?
Love it.
Well, I was hoping you could do me a favor with your skill. I was doing some research on our school, and I came across something strange. 10 years ago, a lot of students missed school for some reason. They were reported as absent, but I found some records that suggest it was something serious.
You mean there's 153 personas? All good. I think Prinny did it.
Do you know anything about it, Fuka?
Fuka. Love Fuka.
Me? Not really.
How many of them are Mara? Wow. Wow. By the way, I'm totally using DLC personas. And please, Prinny, or sorry, Nero, please feel free to.
I know it was a long time ago, but...
I'm totally using Messiah
Doesn't it seem
like day one.
suspicious to you?
I've beaten the game and maxed out the compendium. I'm allowed. The compendium, rather.
From what I've heard, this isn't the first time
You know.
shadows have appeared.
You know.
Wait, are you saying...
I don't know, but I wonder. And I'm not trying to make trouble, but...
Yukari. Baby. Really? Don't lie to us, too.
Mitsuru Senpai
Kidding.
acts kind of weird whenever someone asks questions about Tartarus.
I'm not grinding through that game again. I didn't grind. I've beaten P5 Vanilla, Royal once over. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just, it's cool. I'm allowed. I've actually seen the DLC personas. I'm gonna go nuts. Yo! Same. Well, I have used the DLC personas, but I'm also gonna go nuts.
Does she?
I just want to know what happened back then. If it doesn't have anything to do with the shadows, then fine.
I understand. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
In Australian, though? I think that's comparable.
Welcome back.
Oh, fair enough. But that's... For real, I invoke New Game Plus privilege and myriad my truths all over the personas. Can we get a Spy shout out? Hey Spy, how you doing, lovely? Huge. Saying no, I'll stream because, the light. I'm also not allowed to tape it up, so I need to close for 10 minutes. Don't get flash from Doctor's orders. Thank you for shouting out Spy. Anytime Spy streams, it is a special event. That's some good hand stream. Let's see how Pole's looking, because I can dig for the hat now. Oh, 2 and 2. So we have a poll going. Keep playing P3 or load up P5. 63 US. Hey Spy. Yep, that's about right. And that was with humble points and stuff from my end. 29. Let's go to town map. Forgot to turn off Fossil last stream was a true sneaky stream. Spy! You just need to get more hand action, dude. Come on. That is OnlyFans level content. You need to provide. The people demand hand stream. Demand the hand, people. Demand the hand. And there's many things that stream may be, but you know it's not a Chinese spy. Stupid. Being stupid. God, I'm so hyped. Demand the hand. That's assault. Well, no, that's consent. Or requesting it, no? It's finally time for lunch. Yo, kind of feels weird running into you in the halls like this. Even though we're in the same fucking classroom. Hey, you free today? Wanna go somewhere? It's alright, we're gonna hang out with Bebe anyway. Well, only if you're not busy. Lates. Seems like Junpei doesn't have much to do after school. Lunch break's almost over. You go back to your classroom and think about not hanging out with Junpei. Classroom hallway. So whatever you want about him, but Junpei is the homie. Later he is. He is still in his jackass phase, and we will treat him as such, Pruny. He needs emotional damage before he's allowed to be considered a human. I'm just gonna say that. This guy lore makes it look a lot more sense now that I have the context and set in basically hell. 6M woke up for this. Nice. Spy disguying. All disguise games. They're cheap and I was bored. Get them all. Get them all. Arigato. Thank you. Baby seems happy. And also, like, I agree. Junpei does become better. We're just not spoiling that. You'll see. Y'all go and see. Not at 50 discounted. Yeah, each game takes place in its own hell. It's great. Love it. It's like America. My home's... Because I have enough of my home screen rate. Fair enough. It works too. Nice. Gekon High School Home Economics Room. It's time for Fashion Club. Senpai-sama, have you decided what today's project will be? How else am I supposed to make DJ wallpapers? That makes so much sense. Mine's just actually incredibly DJ, actually. It's even worse, if anything. It's Soul Hackers 2, the DLC, whatever. It's part of their DLC. Like, oh hey, you bought the game. Here's like digital stuff. So I have the Soul Hackers background right now. Which of the things do you want us to make again? Let's make a Knit Rabbit. Fuck, I guess I have to buy that now too, I guess. Yep, pretty much. Boss level team and area, nice. I am happy to be able to see your work again. Go ahead and start making it. You decided to make it quickly, with Baby's encouragement. Too base to not buy, pretty much. Your experience of sewing allows you to make it faster than you did last time. You tamed a Knit Rabbit. You can give it to someone while on a date. That speed, that beauty, that ass. Sipai-sama, you are indeed superb. Next, we shall make something big. Teaches about man being the daughter of the demon overlord and how they fall in love. Yes, I'm so happy I bought that one. I know, you will make the scarf. Yeah. Happiness will come to girls who can knit scarves. That is what my aunt said. I want you to become happy. That is how I truly feel. Wakarimasen, I do not understand. The sewing machine won't go. Everyone doing the Disgaea. Gotta do the Disgaea, it's so good. Did you see the Koenig Genshin stream? I caught a bit of it. I've been interning all week. I've been so tired. I know, it's a great fix. I'm not tired. I'm actually very awake right now, but it was an exhausting week, if you know what I mean. The promise message. Oh my god. I'm glad I didn't say that fully. The plan worked. What's wrong? I'm worried about my uncle. How can I convince him to let me stay here? Baby seems sad. By the way, Prinny, and anyone in chat, because you all weren't here when I was making the initial jokes about this. 2 other Prinnies on Twitch. Love it. If I become a samurai, maybe I could stand up to him. Yeah. Oh, maybe if we go to the sweet shop and have a snack, I can come up with a plan. Shall we? That's a great idea. Yatta, let's go. I mean, aside from the general being scammed by Genshin, maybe by accident one got Noel. Aww. That sucks. That's pretty common, but that also sucks. Let's go sweet shop with Bebe after finishing your work. So yeah, I was gonna say Spy. I agree. Iwatore Strip Mall, sweet shop. You're having a delectable time with Bebe. I have thought about this even in my dreams. I would be disappointed if I have to return to my country. I want to stay in Nihon even if I have to eat dirt. Get no help with Barrett Jean. Oh, Pixels. That's an amazing combo. Ooh. I'm behind you. Chess World Champion accused some dude of cheating, and now the other dude is suing him, and another Grandmaster for like 100 million. I was like, damn, the money people's have insane. I agree. When I lose, oh my god. Arigato, thank you. I can do anything with your support, Sipai-sama. Baby's happy to something. Chitsuwa, actually, I have a plan. I will return home. Mokron, of course, I will not give up just like that. I will come back here after persuading my uncle. I will convince him how great Japan is. Now I just have to figure out how to explain it to him. That will be easy with your help, Sipai-sama. Please help me. Onigashimasu. Masu. Seems like Baby's counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. You cringe in your skin by trying to pronounce Japanese words in French. Genshin knowledge is worth to try to go for the other 10 at some point. Good call. Yeah. That's why I made the comparison. That's why I made the comparison. The sun is setting. I will see you again. Matane. You take her back to the dorm. Here's wishes. Sesta arigato.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so we've got some people in chat and we're just vibing. Today, we're supposed to do cafe work, but we don't need to because our stats are maxed. So, Drunk Monk or Devilman? Devilman! Oh, it's you, C-Pie. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Don't trust me. Free of charge, of course. It seems President Tanaka wants to talk with you. Would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? Talk to him. My, you enthusiastic. Tanaka seems pleased. I've decided to make a donation. She's raising money to help orphans in foreign countries. And then I don't look at it as a donation, but I don't look at it as a... That's such a weird sentence to me. I don't look at it as a donation, so much as an investment. Let me explain. Children who learn to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous like me. I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one. When I told them over the phone, they sent me this. President Tanaka hands you a thank you letter. I received it. It's the very next day. Now I can't back out. 10 million yen is nothing to me, though. Once those children grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. I'll say, I'm the one who made this possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age. That idea probably wouldn't have occurred to me if I wasn't for our conversations. By talking to you, it seems that I've developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually, I should be thanking myself for wisely noticing this. Despite his self-flattery, you sense President Tanaka's true appreciation. You feel like you fully understand him now. Guess what? Guess what, Augusto? First completed social link in this game run. Let's go. Devil's easy. I love how easy Devil is. They don't drag that out. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the devil, Arcana, hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Beelzebub, the ultimate form of the devil Arcana. Oh, have you ever seen these, by the way? I know you're a fan of this game, so you might appreciate these. The Businessman's social link has reached its maximum level. So, it's like Atlas official tarot cards. Only mildly frayed. They're flipped. Okay, cool. Let's see, what's the I see a lot. Business social link. Power of Devil Arcana. C-Pie Tartar Sauce has forged a bond that cannot be broken. So, here, let me show you. That's Hanged Man. Here, let me just show you all of them while we're at it. So, like, you know, the tarot from the game? This is, half of them were distributed in one of the older fighting games. And the other half were distributed in the Persona Q, Labyrinth game. That's Death. It's Lovers, Emperor, Justice, Moon, Devil. So, we completed Devil. Right? There we go. They're glossy. I like them. Like, I love how these look more than the P5 ones. I don't dislike the P5 ones, just I think I prefer these. Yeah, that's one social link down. The Lord of Hell. You can keep that letter. I worked myself to the bone to earn the money, and all I get in return is a piece of paper. But it's not a bad feeling. You received a thank you letter. I'm going now. The paparazzi could be anywhere. If any of them were to find out my plan, I would be ruined. Oh, by the way, I've decided to cancel the exclusive modeling contract we discussed. You're better off being a diamond in the rough. No one needs to polish you. You'll shine on your own. When you do, everyone will take notice. I look forward to that day. Toodaloo, girl. President Tanaka sent you on your way with some kind words and a thank you letter. The Lord of the Flies, pretty much. He's like such a bad human, but such a good social link. Like he's one of those like fun to hate ones, you know. I like it. Let's see your room. You sense someone's presence. It's the creepy child. No. I think so. By no means. Oh, good. No, I thought you said you were going to show up again. You be careful. We're just moving forward from that. Faris disappeared. The creepy child social link has decided to leave you alone, and you're very appreciative. Good morning. The full moon's almost upon us. Are you prepared? It's so Lord of the Flies. Totally. Good. I'm counting on you. According to the cycle, it should appear on July 7th at midnight, 6 days from now. And remember, incidents increase when full moon is near, so remain alert at all times. We are going to Tartarus tonight. Or no, tomorrow night. Finally time for lunch. What a coincidence, Senpai-kun. I was wondering where you were. Have you found any new leads? Haven't heard. I see. Maybe a tough one. Well, if you hear anything, let me know. I'll see you later. Hidetoshi seems to be working hard to solve the mystery. Maybe you should go to the student council room after school. Oh, there you are. I have been looking for you. Senpai-sama, you are coming to the fashion club, right? I haven't decided. You will have fun if you come to the home economics room after school. If you don't have to if you are busy, though. I hope you see you there. Baby seems excited. Maybe you should join him after school. Lunch break's almost over. You decided to return to your classroom. I'm double checking something real quick. Cool, we're good. Class is ended for today. We are gonna go to the Emperor real quick. So that is classroom hallway. And then he's right here. Yeah, Tanaka's kind of evil, but he's a good devil arcana, though. Mind wanders as you wash your hands. You wonder if there's any requests you could accept in the Velvet Room. There are, but, you know, we're pretty set right now. This is the student council room. Since you have the Emperor persona, Fornius, you might be able to come even closer. Would you like to spend some time after school in the student council room? Yes, I do. Attend student council. Kikukan High School student council room. The staff members are arguing. How many times do I have to explain that? How many times do I have to explain? It's like I'm talking to a moron. Why are you accusing me? The cigarette butt was in the boys' bathroom, right? You're the angel to his devil. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like he almost uses you as a sounding board most of that social link too. Can you prove that it wasn't a girl who left it there? There's just no reasoning with you. No one seems to agree with Hidetoshi. Everyone's left. What a bunch of Neanderthals. Senpai-kun, were you there the whole time? Don't suspect everyone. I hope you're not just giving in to peer pressure, Senpai-kun. Hidetoshi's getting mad. If you buck the system, you're only hurting yourself. You'll see the light one day. I'm not isolating myself. I'm just being aloof. Sooner or later, someone always gets hurt in any relationship. I guess I'm preaching to the choir, though. I apologize. It seems like Hidetoshi's trying to be a good friend. You understand Hidetoshi better now. Hidetoshi did a complete heel turn. Student Council Social Link The Students' Council Social Link reached level 5. The power to create personas of the Emperor Arcana has grown. It's getting dark out. No reason to have a meeting if no one's here. Let's go. We decided to go back to the dorm. We are going to hang out with Drunk Monk. Next operation will be July 7th. Means it's going to be Star Festival special about it. What? That means it's going to be a Star Festival special bout. Oh. Is that a boxing thing? Sounds like a boxing thing. Devil's done, so now we check for Drunk Monk. No Drunk Monk. Beefy Nekomata. Game Panic. Various arcade games are inside. We stay here until midnight? Yes. Let's do Lucky Fortune. You guys know the drill at this point. I don't need to read all those little things, especially for the VODs on YouTube and stuff. Oh, Seepai-chan. Oh, yeah, the cooking club is meeting today. Maybe I'll go today. Oh, really? I'm going today too, so if you can please come. I'll see you later. Something seems off about Fuka. Maybe you should spend some time with her. Lunch break's almost over. You go back to your classroom. Class is ended for today. We are gonna hang out with Stupé. Hey, you on your way home? It seems Junpei wants to walk back to the dorm with you. Since you have the magician persona Nekomata, you might be able to become even closer. Spend some time after school with Junpei? Meet with Junpei. Oh really? Let's stop by somewhere. Junpei seems happy. Iwatore Strip Mall, Hagakure Ramen. You and Junpei chatted all about all kinds of things over your food. If we keep eating ramen all the time, we might end up with some extra flab. Better start being careful, you know. You might find out, but you don't want to be a tub in 10 years, you know. Shut it, jerk. So hostile. This isn't the first time you thought of it, huh? Junpei smirks. Glad that worked. Still, man, you ever wonder what we're going to be doing in 10 years? I don't really want to think about it. Why'd you mention it then, Junpei? Hmm? Why'd you mention it? Junpei seems to stare off into the distance. You'll be a great man. You really think so? Hearing it from you definitely makes my day. Junpei seems extremely happy. Lately when I do stuff like watch TV or read manga, I can't concentrate. Junpei fiddles with the chopsticks. It's like, I don't know. I keep thinking, is this how I should be? I wonder if there's anything, if there's anything only I can do. Junpei mutters as if to himself. You terrible jokes? Gee, thanks, that's helpful. I mean, Yuki-tan's got her response to my jokes down to a science. She delivers a dope slap that feels like icy dagger to the brain. Junpei laughs. When I think about this persona stuff, it's like having a personal mission. Or a personal mission. But I don't understand it at all. Maybe I don't even have a mission like that, and that's what I'm afraid of. Got all these pent-up emotions that I can't figure out. Do you have anything like that? Like, do you ever just think about what you could do? Of course. I see, I mean, you don't seem like it at all. I guess that's another thing that's amazing about you. Junpei laughs. You sense that Junpei has been open with you about his troubles. Oh nice, it actually did level up. I thought this was going to be like a no-level one. Real quick stretch. Here we go. Junpei Iori Social Link has reached level 7. Powers to create magician personas has grown. What were we talking about? I guess talking about serious stuff once in a while isn't so bad. You and Junpei talk for a while before going back. Glad to be back, Mitsuru. Let's go to Tartarus. Let's see. Let's see what quests I have active. Let's do this. Fuka. I think Tartarus is a little unstable today. Accidents might be more frequent because of this. Watch out. Go to Tartarus tonight. Okay, I'll tell the others. We'll be waiting at Tartarus around midnight. See you there. Imagine spending your whole evening just waiting to go to Tartarus. It's like, may as well nap. You know? From now on, Yamagishi will support you and I'll take part of the exploration. I've also decided that I'll allow you to select the members of your party for battle. I realize that this is a big responsibility, but I believe you can handle it. From now, you must form your own party by talking to friends before proceeding. I'll be taking Mitsuru Senpai's place from now on. Mitsuru, you come with. Akihiko, perfect. Heh. And Yukari. Let's... I said someone. There seems to be someone inside Tartarus between floors 44 and 47. No, they seem to be present on other floors as well. It'd be best for you to search the tower for them and find them as soon as you can. How may I help you? Check requests. There's only like a few types of stories that get told, and then you go to horror and it's like there's even fewer types of story that get told because you've already specialized it. It's like you're not wrong though. That's the thing. You're absolutely not wrong. There's only so many tropes you can have. Though I will admit so what they did in the story structure of Until Dawn. Oh, that's what that was. Cool. Hey, just streaming right now. How you been? My cousin texted me. Yeah, my god, like, so I love horror movies, right? Did we do favorite horror movie? So, like, because favorite horror movie is a good thing to ask. I love the Elm Street series for, like, its campiness. I love the Friday the 13th as well for, the tone and just the... Friday the 13th are interesting, like, for the first, like, 6 or 7 of them at least. And even Elm Street, and then Hellraiser. Ooh, Hellraiser's so good. Hellraiser is, like, intense in such a good way. Did you like the new Hellraiser? I saw it and I was like, eh? Hellraiser's hard to get right. I agree though, Hellraiser, fucking amazing. Like the OG ones are so good. Alien, ooh, another good one. You overheard a conversation. Hey, listen to this. Last time I was out with my boyfriend, he was heading to Shirakawa Boulevard. Whoa, Shirakawa Boulevard. Whoa, Shirakawa Boulevard. Ew, I know what was on his mind. We just started dating, but I'm already kind of disgusted. He's got such a dirty mind. Maybe I should dump him. I don't want to be a subject of one of those rumors that goes like, a couple was found unconscious. Ha ha ha, that'd be great. First bell's rung. I haven't seen all of it yet, but I heard it's alright. Yeah, it seemed okay. It's just... Hellraiser is one of those things where, like, I don't know, I think it benefited from being set in the 80s. Like before. Like, the new one was alright, but the other one's just like, they had a tone to them. And they had Clive Barker, you know, of the award-winning game Jericho. That you found at your local 7-Eleven. I shit you not, I have a copy that I bought from a 7-Eleven. Played Clive Barker's Jericho on the 360. I played a bit of it, it was weird. It was incredibly weird. Not horrible. I hit a few, like, progression walls and I was like, yeah. As you should all know, there are many theories about the author Murasaki Shikibu. That the Genji Monogatari had a different author. That Murasaki Shikibu was a shared pen name. Some have even suggested that Murasaki Shikibu was an alien from outer space. An intriguing theory. You've probably seen her portrait. It's printed on the 2,000 yen bill. But there's one thing you might not know about Murasaki Shikibu. Shikibu? And that's the way in which her achievement is recognized worldwide. Does anyone know Junpei? Huh? Me? How am I supposed to know about someone who lived that long ago? What do I say, Senpai? The thing is a fun movie that's basically an Among Us match. Ooh, speaking of, it's basically also that, It. Wait, no, not It, The Thing. Sorry. It's the basic horror name with really, really good movie behind it thing. The Thing. Currently watching Teen Wolf right now. Nice. Teen Wolf's so good. Teen Wolf's so good. But yeah, is it 80s or 90s, The Thing? Oh my god, it's so fucking good. It's like, it's one of my favorites. Like the gore effects as well were just top notch. Like it's really hard to get better than that movie sometimes. Also, the tension was well done. A little campy. There's a little bit of scenery chewing, but a little bit of that I think goes a long way in those movies for me. Global Heritage Pavilion. Correct. Too easy, was it? Next. Phew. You saved me. Thanks, C-Pie. You hear your classmates whispering. C-Pie helped Junpei out. She's a really nice girl. You became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Classes have ended for today. The Thing is really good for sure. A good level of camp and horror for sure. Yeah, I feel like they can complement each other really well or ruin each other. And it's like, it feels like such a paper thin line to achieve one versus the other. It's honestly kind of impressive when people do. I think the 80s just kind of benefited from also the time period. Love the soundtrack on this. So good. So there's so one of my, probably like the scariest movie I've ever seen is sometimes camp is something that needs to ferment. I agree. And it just ages well, or sometimes it ages like cheese. So I have not visited the nurse once this round. Basically, you would take this drink to let's see. Take this. Found some old lettuce lying around. My Pacha gem. God, wait, am I supposed to drink it and then? Batman and Robin, anyone? Oh, fair. Fair. I don't think I need that item, but basically, you're supposed to go to the nurse, drink the medicine, I guess, then not drink it another time. Or something. I forgot how that works. Batman and Robin is a really campy movie. Like, Sloth, I kind of have a weird adoration for it, but it is super campy. And welcome back, BP. Like, okay, spoilers for Batman and Robin, if anybody gives a shit. Uma Thurman just chewing the scenery to the point of destruction as Poison Ivy. Thank fuck. Yep. Thank fuck indeed. Love that. Also, the dick measuring contest between Batman and Robin in that movie. Holy fuck. It is so goddamn hilarious. Also, bat nipples and bat credit card. Never forget the bat nips. Attend student council. Look up bat nipples, Batman and Robin. There was bat nipples. You know what, BP? We're just gonna Google it then. Well, no, if we suffer, BP suffers. Exactly. Don't worry, I have safe search on. Batman and Robin. Bat nipples. Why do you think Batman has his own bat toys as well? This is true. Two can play at this game, BP.
Alright, I guess we just have to get back to the gameplay. BP refuses to see it. I see this is a game not worth playing with you, BP. I hope it paused on the bat nipples. BP, you're only gonna lose this game. No, it's fine. When you least expect it, you're just gonna feel it on the back of your neck. The back of your neck. It's a bat nipple. He has Joe Rogan nips. So there's no actual nipples, BP. It's just the armor. Alright. This is getting stupid. Let's go. Everyone, lie in chat. Everyone, lie profusely. You have my permission. Oh my god. Okay, let's go to the police station. Gekikon High School Student Council Room. I see. One could see it that way. As you spent time with Hidetoshi, you felt yourself grow closer to him. It's getting late. You decided to return to the dormitory. Oh, Sloth. They, preferred. You didn't know, so it's all good. Where have you been? Out. Student council. Bonding. Yeah. Good job, Psych. I love it. And you're not gonna gain any points paused. Oh my god. Thanks for redeeming Stretch, Dizzy. You're here. Take this envelope. Oh, something this missing schoolgirl brought in as her worth to the one who found her. Oh god, I can't believe it. I'm terrified to go ahead and unpause. You'll be fine. Doing it anyway, it's fine. A lot about the case that stemmed up before, so I figured you guys were involved. Am I wrong? Weak, BP. Weak. Tamed Rikarum. There's still more. Somebody said the salaryman who went missing couldn't make out the full picture from questioning him, but you're the one who saved him, right? The police can't accept gifts, so it's yours. Hefty sum for you kids. They, Sloth, they. Well, it's okay, you do here. I'm just letting you know. Looking in chat, tell me if it's safe. It's cool, it's cool. You believe me, it's just I present relatively mask. It's all good. I understand. I don't think I put they them in the tags either. It's just yeah. Hold on, let me get my alt count. All BP expects is bat nips. Bat nips. Woo! They found the missing girl the other day. I tried questioning her, but her answers didn't make any sense. She said some kid saved her from an attack by a... I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. By a thing of a color that signifies the color that's devoid of color. She left a reward with us, so I'll hand it over to you. Shirt of chivalry. Didn't have that much, but you should something. Cool. Let's see. Devil's Done. Flag Prawn, I believe it is. BP. Flag Prawn. Is worse than Sonic in the Shadow Hedgehog game. Yeah. Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Since you have the tower persona, Mara, you might be able to become even closer. We spent some time with Mutatsu. Flag Prawn, yep. Spent time with Mutatsu. I love Drunk Monk. I love Drunk Monk so much. What a strange kid. Mutatsu seems amused. Oh, there you are. Feeling down today, kid. So listen to what this old monk has to say, will ya? These folks downstairs, they're probably around your age, eh? Looks like they're having fun, drinking, dancing, don't it? But if you look really closely, the eyes say otherwise. They're all fucking. I bet they come here to relieve stress, but I wonder if any of them are actually enjoying themselves. Stress won't go away because you take care, unless you take care of its source. You can't forget about it. You can forget about it. I fucked up, but it'll always come back. This place is more like a refuge for me than a club. If those kids really want to relax, we should switch the music to the Heart Sutra and... Hey, there's a microphone over there. Bring it over, kid. I'll perform a live sutra reading. You probably shouldn't. Don't underestimate me, kid. My reading of the Heart Sutra will change your life. Mutatsu seems to be having fun, but I guess you're right. This place is too small to recite it properly. but if you do it, Coco, I'ma cry. Oh, this is the alt account. Yep, yeah, it is. It's a funny name. 215. Jesus. BP is the reason that names like every other name is taken exist. Oh my god. I have a son. He's about the same age as those kids down there. He'll be 21 this year, if he's still alive, that is. This game is always like, hey, you're having a great time. Oh, hey, death. Death and sadness. I wouldn't ban you, BP. I did time you out by accident the other day. That was funny, though. I misclicked the moderator button. It was really funny. You felt almost fatherly concern for Mutatsu. Memento Mori. Yeah, absolutely, Stagger. Absolutely, Memento Mori. There's a store in Disney called Memento Mori as well, by a Tower of Terror. I don't know if it's still there, but... Unasanas. Jenny, Bum Bum. You understand Mutatsu better now. Ikik. I read chat. Coco reads chat. Tower persona power growing sleepy tower. You think it's okay to leave the future of this country in their hands? I mean, what if they all end up like me? What if it's not like I've got... Well, it's not like I've got high hopes for the future. Anyways, we're fucked. All things are unique, yet not singular. Oh, sorry, kid. I'm done talking. Go home before it gets too late, alright? I'll see you later. You decided to go back to the dorms. Ever more confused about what that monk was fucking saying. 10-hour compilation of Coco reading Twitch chat only to break down because of BP by the end of it. Close enough. Morning. You know, soon it'll be a full moon. Are you nervous? Nah, all about that booty. Give me the full moon. Let's go. I'm okay. Seriously? You're amazing, C-Pie. No, you're amazing, Yukari. I guess we have to do this no matter what. Pretty much, actually. Full moon, full spoon moon. Sorry, just don't mind as I stare into your soul's chat. I'm just trying to unlock my phone. God damn it. One sec. Wait. I don't need to do that. I'm using a console. Testing channel alerts. Spoon is the best cuddle, not gonna lie. Also, hi. Hi, testing channel alerts. How you doing? Spork. Honestly, if by spork you mean a different type of spooning, yes. It's great. Spork more. Get it. How the fuck have you been here so long? Oh, BP. Having a conversation with yourself. Oh my god. For once it isn't me. Yeah, I'm actually BP right now. I'm somehow holding this and texting in chat. This funny Coco Joe's one involves a horse, a carrot, and a hot dog. I art thou, thou art I. Thou hast awakened the thou hast awakened the power of the copycat. No, not copycat. The doppelganger arcana. We are Borg, making this a 24/7 doggo watching network. Welcome to Coco Pop Studios, your 24/7 doggo watching network. Next up is dogs kissing cats or something. Oh, stupid. 7-4, faculty office, nurse's office, drink it. Let's try this again. We are memorist. Is that a meme from a game? I have seen the name. Hey baby, I fucking love Mitsuru. Oh my god, she's amazing. No library. Academics already maxed. No, not wasting time. Nurse's office, not feeling well. Enter. From midnight to noon, doggos. And noon to midnight, more doggos. Here, try this. I guess we drink it. How did they record that sound? At 3 AM becomes Cocoa Hour. Oh my god. Another streaming friend, also my cousin. Oh yeah, that's like word. Okay, that's because that felt very similar, very familiar rather. You survived. Cheers to your bravery. Courage is increased. Saturn is calling. Does that mean he has to poop? We can hang out with Fuka. Let's do that for now. And then we'll let the poll decide it. No channel points, by the way, so let's just be like 1 vote per person. We have cooking club today. Are you gonna go? Fuka looks nervous. Would you like to spend some time with her after school? Spend some time with her. Huh, I guess we should go then. Fuka seems happy. Gekukon High School, home economics room. What should we make today? Fuka seems depressed. Oh, sorry. I keep messing up. It's not a problem with how I make the recipe. How do I put this? While I'm making it, I start thinking that it's not going to come out right anyway. I'm always like that. Nope, no channel points. Because that skews the poll. I want it to be really like a full on like 1 per person type thing. And yeah, any lurkers, if you're listening, you can vote as well for what we play next right now, or if we're like continue till full moon or do until dawn straight away. It's like I'm bad at imagining things in a positive way. BP, please don't. At that point, there's no point in doing a poll, and I'll just do what I want. Adore you, VP. I appreciate the bit, so thank you for that. Cool. I honestly appreciate that. You wield a lot of power between 250 accounts. Jesus. Yes. Thank you, Psych. I appreciate it. Keep imagining nothing's gonna go right. If only it was good at. If only there was something I was actually good at. You're good with machines. I'm surprised you remembered, but it's just something that, like, it's not something I can be proud of. Fuka seems embarrassed. Appreciate it, dude. When I was young, it was my dad's hobby at work to work on complicated music equipment. He'd fix things like broken amplifiers and headphones, where one side would be broken. I loved watching him working on those things when I was little. It's probably why I became good with machines. But I don't think I could use machines to repay everyone's kindness. When we really need help with fighting or technology, we have the Kichiro Group support. If you want to find something that only I can do, something that people would rely on me for, and thank you for redeeming Stretch. I'll help you find it. Before yes, that is my vote. Ah, that feels good. Thanks. You really are our leader after all. Fuuka seems happy. Oh, we should make something before it gets too late. If we want to make something that we can take back with everyone, I think cookies would be best. You decided to make cookies today. I don't feel like I decided to make cookies today. I feel like the game decided to make cookies today. Kneaded out the dough, cut out the shapes, even took them to the oven. The cookies are pretty easy to make. Obtained sugar cookie times too. If you give them to someone when you go out for your days off, it might make them happy. Huh? Sifai-chan, are you done already? I'm still measuring the flour. Fuuka's hands and legs are covered in flour. It's not that kind of game. What are you doing, Atlas? Why does this game insist on covering Fuuka with white stuff? The fuck, Atlas? In order to avoid staying here late in the night, you insist on helping Fuuka cook. On her hands and legs, too. Along her neck, her back, her persona, and her crack. Huh? You're putting the flour in this basket? But it's falling out the bottom. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, so that's how you melt butter so quickly. You somehow defended the dough from all of Fuuka's attempts to deviate from the recipe. All the cookies survived. It came out right. Yeah, that's amazing. It came out right. My persona is a great response to soup what's between your legs. I do love that. I do love that psych. Making out like she's a yandere serial killer like from Doki Doki, pretty much. Wouldn't have happened if you weren't here. But it actually came out right. For the first time ever, something I cooked actually tastes good. Fuuka's giddy with excitement. Feels like you've gotten even closer to Fuuka. You then licked all of the flour off of her. I mean, what? I have a fucking watermelon in my pants. That just sounds like the South Park bit when they did medicinal fried chicken. Then again, you pretty much did everything. I caused you all this trouble again, but I'm the one who wants to help you. Anyway, I'll try harder next time. You cleaned up the room and headed back to the dorm. Oh yeah, so I guess everyone, since I talked to Suji about it, only Flan stream tomorrow. We're making Tyrone. We're making homemade spring wraps and Tyrone. I'm gonna pick up oil and anything else I need. It's gonna be hype. Where have you been? You probably already know this, but the next moon will be on Tuesday of next week. I'm sure some kind of shadow will show up. Please be ready. I'm gonna let this poll ride out. We can see how far we go before that. That's what they said. Plants pound bit falls off up and smashes into the floor clip. It's on the YouTube, I think. Watermelon's great. It is. BP, you should be able to post the link of the YouTube clip. Feel free to share it. Lovers, date 175. Oh, so let's hang out with Drunk Monk. Town map. We're remaking taiyaki. And I leaned the handle against the oven, and I guess the weight was so much that it was just like, oh, everything's just gonna fall. It's fine. Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Since you have the tower persona Mara, you know the drill. Spend time with Mutatsu. Oh, what a strange kid. Mutatsu seems amused. Oh, you're late. What's up, kid? Mutatsu's breath smells of alcohol. He must have been drinking a lot. Don't you think it rude to make someone wait? Didn't Dad tell you not to do that, eh? Dad? Dad, you just call me Dad? Mutatsu seems happy. You always call me an old bastard, but you're all niche wherever you need some money. Thought you got an or something. Don't make me worry like that. What the hell were you doing this late? I don't need to tell you. You're not my dad. I was with friends. A friend, huh? A girl, isn't it? Dirty old man. Like father, like son, I guess. Oh. Dirty old man. Mutatsu seems pleased. Oh, you? Seems Mutatsu sobering up. Damn, all this time I thought you were... I guess my eyesight's getting bad after all. I thought the pitch of your voice sounded a bit high. Do you know there's a YouTube channel with over 100 million subscribers, but no videos ever uploaded to it? YouTube channel's YouTube's music channel, the 117 million subscribers, and is actually not verified. Wow. That's kind of amazing. Mutatsu mistook you for his son. You understand his loneliness better now. Nice! We actually double ranked up. That's really cool. What sucks is after this, there's basically nothing else to do at night aside from level up Persona stats. That's this game. I think P5 gave us more to do at night though, honestly, and it was just better paced for what we could do at night. I wonder if they felt the same way as I did, and I waited for you earlier. What is this about? Before I became a monk, I was a plain old businessman with a wife and a son. But they both left me 4 years ago. I used to stay out past midnight, and when I got home, my wife and I would get into a big argument. Now when I go home, I don't know what to do with myself, so I just come here and drink every night. You're just running away. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I shaved my head, but it's only for show. Mutatsu is laughing sheepishly. It also does not have a custom channel URL. Impressive. It's probably because it doesn't have any videos uploaded, I think. Probably. I got drunk to avoid facing my problems, so yeah, I guess you could say I'm running away. Playing Paper Mario, wish I could stream it, lol. I would have so much fun. Paper Mario is so good. Psych in chat is actually a Paper Mario player as well. I think Psych's played a lot of it to the point where... got you. Yeah, so you're doing a randomizer run, Psych? Feel free, it's not self-promo if I'm asking for it. I have Paper Mario. Nice. She hasn't called me or sent me a letter since then. She must have gotten over me. Who knows where they are, if they even want to see me. I'll forget it. It's too much of a hassle anyway. Alright, kid. Let's get out of here. And also, y'all, we have a new friend today in chat. So Sloth is actually a VTuber on this account. If you want to say hi and drop a follow. They've been really chill. They like this game. They seem to be vibing. So show some love. And again, Sloth, if you haven't already done so, DM me so I can send you a link to the Discord invite for the streamer networking, like, collab server thing. You left the club with Mutatsu. Yes, a few modded runs. Been playing through Hardcore Randomizer, Roguelike Paper Mario mod. Love it. No school today. Ooh, Wanna Be Close. Love this song. Phone is ringing. Hey, it's me, Rio. Are you busy right now? Oh, Rio's so pretty. Rio's so pretty. Consider me following. Ooh, nice. Love it. Following as well. Yes, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Like, y'all wholesome. Love it. I love it so much. Sorry, I'm tied up. Honestly, sorry for interrupting you. Rio hung up, seemed to be disappointed. We're close to completing with Rio. Phone's ringing. Hey, it's Yukari. Do you have a minute? It's okay. Oh my god, I've seen all Paper Marios for hours, pretty much. Yes. So that's the main Discord, and then DM me off there. Before? Okay, so we'll save and do Until Dawn. So DM me off of that Discord, and I will send the thing. Oh, thank you so much for supporting them. So nice to it's been really nice to meet her, and I like spreading the love around. This is a really wholesome community, so hopefully you like it here. I'm glad to hear that. Let's go meet up outside the dorm. Yukari sounds excited. Yukari's so cute. Like, everyone's cute in this game. Fucking damn. You have a Todai Strip Mall, Sweet Shop. You're having a good time hanging out with Yukari. Never thought I'd say that, but it's a vibe. I really like Yukari this round. Honestly, one of my favorite games. It's honestly one of those legendary, like, RPGs that it ages well over time. It's just a shame that Paper Mario has been treated like the middle child of the Mario series, when we'll get like 3D Marios every year that are like, this time Mario has a different type of hat, and then Paper Mario's just like, hey look, we built a whole different concept and used Mario as just the main character, but the gameplay is something unlike any other Mario game. I never think I'd find anyone who loves Paper Mario like me. Aw. I think small numbers like dealing 7 damage is huge in the game. It's such a classic RPG by design. It's so cool. That was so good. Nothing beats strawberry rice cake with red beans. Oh, that sounds so delicious. Seems to be enjoying your day off. Hey, Kaz, how you doing? How you doing, friend? Welcome in. I like all types of sweets, but strawberry rice cake is still the best. Yukari's nodding seriously. Hey, don't you think it's the person who invented strawberry rice cake is a genius? Definitely. That pink skin makes it... Oh! I got very bored of the Switch Paper Mario very quickly. Yes! Paper Mario Bros being made here. Love it. Very overhyped in my opinion. I think Paper Mario just doesn't get like enough respect as a franchise. I'm just gonna help y'all even better. Let's just love you, BP. So we're gonna save right after this until dawn. I just love the outer skin. Fucking Yukari. Same Dizzy. Same Dizzy. You know what, Yukari? So do I. Yeah, so do I. I just love that outer skin. That outer pink skin that just says, eat me. Atlas, is this intentional? Were you like, hey look, let's make FemC's campaign even thirstier? Because if so, you succeeded. I'm impressed. Yukari seems happy. Today you learned something new about her. You're calling us something you can give as a present. What kind of present would you give? No. Never mind. Handmade goods. Oh, would it be sweets? Handmade sweets. Alright, fuck it. I fucked up. It's fine. I can have this? Wow, thanks. That's really nice of you. Yukari seems to really like the present. It's getting dark out. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Mitsuru. Maybe a few weeks at most. Oh, it's you. Well, have a seat, kid. Mutatsu seems like he wants to talk.
So basically, instead of spending like 20 bucks on a case of cat food, I'm just feeding them like cooked chicken breast. Or chicken thigh, I guess, right now. So it's like dark meat. It's got a little more oil to it. So something fresh for them. I'll see how they like it, because if they like it, I'll do that. Or if they don't like it, I'll cook something else. Apparently they like liver. They also like rabbit and stuff. We have some pretty good butcher options nearby, so I don't mind kind of going the extra mile for the kitty. It's super cute. I think they're warming up to me, but they definitely like the food. Since you have Tower Persona Mara, you might be able to come even closer. We spent some time with Mutatsu. We're gonna spend some time with Mutatsu. What a strange kid. Sorry about, farting just now. That was a stink eye. I think we're gonna pass out. Let's just forget about it, alright? Anyway, I'm sober today. So just sit down and listen to what this old monk has to say. All I gotta do is look all serious and recite the sutras, and I can make easy money. At least that's what I thought. So I begged to take over my parents' temple. But every day is the anniversary of someone's death. It's like almost every day somebody dies. Like, shit. Like, it's almost as if that is just the cycle of human behavior. God damn it, Persona! Working 24/7 as if my temple was a convenience store. Hey Casper, what's up? How you doing? You can't take a break? I wish I could. Mutatsu's smiling bitterly. Unlike the way that I smile happily when Casper's here. How you doing, dude? I have a strong sense of responsibility. I can't say no to someone who needs my service, but as you can see, I'm too busy. Gotta push this old body of mine to the limit. Take it to the limit. Limit! Maybe I should think of something else to do with my life. Can't keep this up for much longer. I've been drinking too much lately, making a fool of myself like I did the other day. Oh. It's your time to retire. Yeah, maybe you're right. A person should know when enough is enough. Mutatsu's forcing a smile. We're forcing Mutatsu's retirement. How about this? How about you suck these nuts? Mutatsu's thinking. We never filed for divorce, and since I own the temple, we could all live there. I think it's a pretty good idea. I could retire and enjoy life for once. What do you think? What do you mean? Oh, well, Mutatsu seems embarrassed. I'm thinking about asking them to come back, my wife or my son. First, I gotta find out where they are. I'll hire a detective. I don't care how much it costs. Hanging out after 2, you're heading off to bed. I'll hang out. I'm hanging out after 2, just not crazy late like last night. When I see him, first thing I'm gonna do is tell him sorry from the bottom of my heart. Gonna be concentrating on this, so probably won't be seeing you anytime soon. Plus, being with a rebel like you might make me put my bars one day. So good riddance. I'm gonna miss you. Despite his harsh words, Mutatsu sounds like he's going to miss you. You understand Mutatsu better. Ooh, we still have one more. Let's do it. I'll stay up for a bit then. Yeah. Like I won't keep you up super late though, because I also want to sleep before 5 a.m. tonight. My sleep patterns are fucked. It's fine. If I knew I was gonna end up this way, never would have become a monk. Well, I guess I'll go to a detective agency tomorrow. Alright, let's get going, kid. You left the club with Mutatsu. Yo, what's up? Tomorrow's the big day. Yeah. Going for a while, so you chance of catching him? Or hi. Yes, awesome. Dude, I'm totally stoked, like, right before a tournament or something, Except my life's totally on the line, you're totally not gonna bring me, so I'm fine. Now, I know how Akihiko-senpai feels before he gets in the ring. Yeah, but you'd have to be Akihiko to know how Akihiko feels. Don't stoop him down to your level, Stoopei. What is slep? Sleep is for the weak. Sorry, that's cliche. This is stupid cliche, but it's a fun cliche. Let's check social links. I think Chariot's low. Wow. This high. Tower's high. Fuck it. Let's hang out with Chariot. Silver Chariots. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's club time. Let's go. Since you have the Chariot persona check Chimera, you might be able to become even closer. Go to practice after school? Go to practice after school. Let's do it. Rio seems relieved. On High Field. While you and Rio practiced alone, Miss Kano came by. The other club members were awkwardly trailing behind her. Oh, sleep how Josiah Lee. Oh, okay, stop practicing. I heard you all got into a fight. I can't have this kind of thing going on in my club, you know? Who started it? Just hurry up and apologize already. Rio falls down and stares at her feet. It seems that she can't bring herself to look at Miss Kano. I don't think anyone in particular started it, but I do think our attitudes did make things worse. I feel like I said too much to you after we forced you to be our club leader and all. I also... Well, you guys sort this stuff out. Peace! I gotta go do adult things. Miss Kano leaves. Everyone's standing around quietly in an awkward moment. Your words can change them. Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. Things were said that shouldn't have been. More importantly than that. More importantly than what happened that day. I feel like I've been forcing my opinion on all of you this time. Rio's voice is softened and distinct. She's speaking sincerely. Rio, we're supposed to be a team. Sorry. We're supposed to be a team. Sorry. Have you, like, changed? You think so? Rio looks in the direction that Miss Kano left. I'm sorry that I said things like relationships were stupid. I didn't understand what I was talking about. It's tough being in love. Wait, what? Her yell of surprise pierces your eardrums. You're in love? Are you serious? Is this that hard to believe? Jesus. Wait, who's this about? Is he at school? Huh? Why does he have to be a he? Pride. Have that pride. Seepai, you know who it is, right? Tell us. I have no idea. I wish there was an it's me option. It was me. Dio. Buddha, 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 Buddha. I'm in a JoJo mood today. In a JoJo mood today. Not a problem. Seepai. Rio smiles, embarrassed. You totally know, don't you? Death members pursue for more information. I'll say it. It's Kenji. Rio turns bright red. Kenji? Yuko, how did you get here? I mean, Kenji? Seriously, no way. How in the world did you end up liking Kenji? Like, oh my god, how do you even fucking like Kenji? Aww. So the girl screams in disbelief. Still, getting him to love you would be pretty simple. But all Rio would have to do is push him around a little. It's totally not why I like Shadow Say. I mean, what? Work. It's totally not because I want Sai to, there we go, Sai to push me around and tell me what to do a little bit. Just assert herself in a confident, kind, but dominant way towards me. Yeah. It's okay, I'm not pushing anyone or saying anything. I don't want to do anything that hurt the relationship I have with him right now. We're childhood friends. As long as we stay that way, we'll never have to break up. I don't have a chance with him anyway. I'd hate to confess it to him and have to stop being his friend. Well, if that's how you feel, then it's none of my business to say otherwise. Hey, as long as you're all here, why don't we practice? I agree. Come on, let's start off with some running. Rio laughs. Yet the club members have returned. It seems that the bonds between them will grow much stronger. You sense that Rio has overcome a personal obstacle. You sense that Rio has overcome a personal obstacle. Rank 7. Fighto. Tennis Social Link has reached level 7. Your power is to create personas of the chair to Kana has grown. Let's go, keep the 2 lines intact. After wrapping up the practice with everyone, you decided to return to the dorm.
Sup, dude?
Sup, dude, to you too. Tomorrow's the day. If we lose them, pretty soon the city will be filled with loss. Sure, I do not mind bringing it down here. Look, getting it right is a pain in the butt. And if we're dealing with smidge, I can deal with a smidge. Love me a good smidge. Just thinking about it gives me the willies. Except I only have one willy, you know. Free willy. We better win, it's all on our shoulders. Dude, I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. If you want to go to Tartarus, count me in. Let's go to Tartarus before we have to fight a boss. I'm gonna have character P while I go check on the chicken again. And we're back. guess we do no cam. Unless it works now. Cool. And now we just layer it. Awesome. Fixed. Let's do this. This is what we do. We simply exist to troubleshoot our own problems. Let's see. Punching bag. So by the way, anyone wondering, thank you, Keza. I really appreciate that. You missed basically nothing, by the way. So we just basically went out to the mall and then did a stat thing after using the bathroom in the dorm. I'm not sure why it does this. It's fine though. This is just what we do now. Good morning, Senpai-chan. How are you feeling today? Better than you. Better than ever. Now that's our Senpai-chan. We're gonna have a quick meeting tonight about the operation, so please return to the dorm immediately after school. Don't you dare do anything after school. We swear to God and all other things. If you do anything after school... kidding, it's stupid. Long joke. Long bad joke. I would love like a soliloquy of Fuka where she's just like, if you go to the mall after school, we will hunt your ass down. How about us just remember that it was nasty? Fair enough. The dormitory command room. Fuka summoned Lucia, her persona, and is scanning the area. Oh, let's look this up too, by the way, because there's a song by is it M-Clan? Santa Lucia. Yo, my hair's getting everywhere. That's how I know I have long hair now. This is bad. Like, I'm looking at my keyboard, like, how did it get down there? How? Let's see, Medical Abbey. Let's see, those are church. I need the figure. Music, places, person, origins. Saint Lucy? Is that a site thing? I shed so bad and find hair in the weirdest places. Like, the good thing is these keyboards are easy to clean. It's just, damn. Yeah, apparently I'm live. Lucia of Syracuse, also called Saint Lucia, or Santa Lucia. Saint Lucy. Christian martyr, died during the Diocletian persecution. Venerated as a saint in the Catholic, Anglican, Lutheran, and Eastern Orthodox cultures. One of the 8 women, including Virgin Mary, explicitly commemorated by Catholics in the canon of the Mass. What's the thing about her eyes, though? There's a Cluedo board of... Or there's a Cluedo board of Persona 4. What's Cluedo? Life? Let's see. Is the story of Lucia tortured by a thing that involves eyes being removed? According to her account, before she died, she foretold the punishment of Paschasius and the speedy end of the persecution, adding would reign no more and Maximilian would meet his end. And because of her predicting things, they removed her eyes. So because she could predict things, I think that's why they named her this. That's cool. I just wanted to get some origins on this because I was very curious. And yet, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, we just had to change back to OBS again. It's my life now. It's just my life now.
Any luck, Fuka?
Just a moment. I found it. I sense a strong presence.
It's your dick, Akihiko. It's a very strong one.
Hey, we were right.
Yeah, we were. Murder Investigation Board, where you work who the killer is and really killed him and what the murder weapon is. Clue is fun. I've not played Clue in a long ass time though, too.
Or so it would seem.
It's located in Iwatodai, inside a building on Shirakawa Boulevard.
Shirakawa Boulevard.
There's a place on Shirakawa Avenue.
They've been finding the lost in pairs lately. Now I understand why.
In pairs. Huh. Oh, I get it.
Oh. Oh. Fuka dismissed
Why?
Lucia.
What's on Shirakawa Boulevard? I'm not familiar with that area.
I've heard about it, but
That's where all those hotels are. That explains a
Oh.
lot.
We
You've
get
heard
to
about
see-
them, right, Fuka? Where people go to, you know.
Play Jenga. With their Jenga pieces.
oh. Ugh, you have the dirtiest mind.
Nonsense. They're no different than ordinary hotels.
People fucking ordinary
The rooms are a bit
hotels.
fancier, that's all.
Obviously, Ikutsuki knows what's up.
Oh man, that's it?
Junpei, you're not gonna get any. Why are you pretending like you will?
I don't know about this. Maybe I shouldn't go.
You're just like a little kid, Yucatan.
Whatever. Fine, let's go. But this time, I want a piece of the action.
You do?
So, who's gonna take the lead?
I'm tartar sauce.
I don't see any reason to change leaders now. And Yamagishi, I want you to handle support during the operation.
I'll do my best.
All right, then I'll let you decide on the rest of the team. Let's do this.
Obviously, we're gonna grab all of the best characters. Mitsuru. We were forced to take Yukari anyway, but we were gonna take her regardless. And Akihiko. Because fuck Junpei, except not like that. Not the way that he wants. Yeah, we're all good. I am ready. I'm fine. I'll prepare to back you up. Go and get ready. I sense a powerful shadow on the 3rd floor. Please head there immediately. Ooh, this song. Let me know if this doesn't make you choke with laughter, but imagine this Clue P4 combination. Okay.
There's one enemy!
Bringing that down a hair. The wand gave us growth. Touch wand. Touch wand. Obviously, it's going to funnel us to the 3rd floor then. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Love me this song. Breathe down, see strip club with the shape of a trout. Yes. Love it. Love it. Hotel Champs de Fleurs. Furthest rooms.
This thing's the boss?
Oh look, it's
Huh. It's
Ronald
more normal
Dump.
looking than I expected.
Get ready, everyone! It's coming!
We're gonna go with that joke. I'm the best
Be
at
careful.
sitting in a chair
The
with
enemy
crosses
is a
next to me.
Hierophant.
There's nobody better at sitting in this chair. I'm a good boy.
I summon you!
It's getting weaker.
A little more!
Destroy him. Punch him. Punch him. Mitsuru's persona has leveled up. It's strength, magic, agility, and Mabufala soon. Mabufala soon. Yeah, so, Moogle, I told you would love the fish, by the way. That's my favorite weapon in all of P4, is the Inaba trout. It's so fucking funny. Good job. You succeeded once again. I'll be waiting outside for you. Large mirror. Door won't budge. Strong force seems to be holding it shut. Huh? I still sense a shadow in that room. It's not the same one you defeated, but where's it hiding? Large mirror. Is it just me? Is there something strange about this mirror? I wonder what clue I used to figure out which mirror it was. Who knows? This place is... Y'all, get ready for this. It looks like a hotel room. Your head feels foggy. You don't remember why you're here. I guess it doesn't matter. You hear the shower running in the bathroom. Aha! Embrace your desire! Strange voice rings inside your head. I'm the voice of your inner self! Huh? Enjoy the moment! Get that dick! Oh boy! That which cannot be felt is merely a dream. The present is all we have. That's not true. The future is but a fantasy. Memories of fabrication. Let your desire free you from shackles. Such is my wish. You can't give in. Pleasure is what you truly will haunt. You stand before the doorway to bliss. You cannot deny your instincts. Embrace your desire. Not now. Your mind is getting clearer. Wait, your mind is getting clearer. There we go. You've regained control of your thoughts. So, the shower in the bathroom has been turned off. Someone's coming out.
Hey, it's your turn next.
Okay.
Whoa. What the hell? What's going on here?
It's an enemy trap, but stay naked, please. It's a nice sight.
We have to regroup immediately.
No, don't.
After I change first.
Okay. Anything for you, Akihiko. Akihiko ran back into the bathroom. Seems like Akihiko's mind's been clouded too.
Oh, I can finally reach you. Can you two hear me?
I hear you.
I'm sorry I couldn't contact you sooner.
I can hear you over how hot Akihiko is, though, so, yeah, that's a problem.
The shadow was interfering with your thoughts. And you all got separated. The enemy is still in the same room. Please regroup and hurry there. Akihiko-senpai, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Something else was loud and clear, I'm sure. Sorry, what? Bork? I love that this scene exists. Also, I'm making chat really, I'm making chat really big, but making my feedback thing really small.
Did something happen?
Nope.
All right, let's go. And about what happened earlier. Could you keep it a secret?
No. Please. I'm telling the whole world. Sorry, I never expected there to be another shadow. Its fire is blanketing the whole building. Pretty sure that's the one room you were in before. Someone sealed the door, and I don't think you'll be able to get in. Try to find a way if there's try to find out if there's a way to break the seal. Please join the others. You're on the floor. They're on the floor above you. Level 52 Chad punching above his weight again, pretty much. Yeah. Problem. So I wonder what clue I'm using in that room to guess the right way to go. Oh, Seepai. Can't believe there's another one. That was the worst. Hey, Seepai. Hey, Seepai, were you guys okay? How about you guys? We're fine. Nothing happened. Something happened. got it. It's the mirrors. Giving off the same energy as the shadow. Maybe the seal will vanish if you break the mirrors. Remember the mirror saw on the 3rd floor is different from the others? When I stood in front of it, it felt kind of strange. Yo, y'all, did Yukari and Mitsuru have like a moment like that? Because that'd be kind of hilarious. Not even in like a haha funny way, just more in like a... Like, I love that for you, and also like, that's kind of great. I love that as like lore for them, especially with the way their friendship develops. They're not a romance in canon as far as I know, but like, I think it's cool that could have been a thing there. I don't know if that's implied. If it is, based Sona. I love Mitsuru just being like, nothing happened. Sounds like something happened, Mitsuru. Are you sure? Methinks he doth protest too much. So check this one out. Cool, that's it. And then the next floor. No, we gotta climb. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be another mountain. Something climbing. I mean, yeah, here's the thing, Google. Imagine being like a level 92 Stacy, just punching down the whole game. Whole game. The song is fire. Love this song. I know it's a little bit more chaotic sounding, but it's still pretty good. This would have been a great area to have some optional bosses. Like, let's say there's mirrors that distorted and copied you, so you have to fight, like, some weird, messed up version of yourself. It's a mirror, what would you like to do? Break it. You've broken the seal on the door. You should be able to fight the shadow now. So let's go up. Should be up. What's he doing? Where's the shadow? On the 1st floor? Is this one? Elevator not working. From what I recall, time does work a little differently in the dark hour. Let's all champs the flares for this room.
How dare you pull shit like that with us? I hope you're ready to die!
We can defeat it this time! Hang in there, everyone!
I'm grabbing an apple. 1 second. I'm back. Hello, it's me. I was wondering how long the shadow will take to beat out my knees. Let's do this.
It's the source of the mind manipulation.
It's pixie time. Nice.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Throw me at him!
Easy peasy. inside of you has changed. 1, 2. Awesome. Just double check my mic levels. Dice is leveled up. Magic by 1. Endurance by 1. Luck by 1. Yay. EO leveled up. So did Akihiko's one too. Polydeuces. Hotel Champs de Fleur's entrance.
I'm glad you're all safe.
Thanks for your help. The enemy was sly, but you did well.
I did what I could.
And you too. For withstanding the enemy's mental assault.
Right. Totally didn't want that situation to specifically happen for me. You managed to survive yet another difficult battle. You feel your trust for each other has strengthened.
Alright, let's call it a night.
Alright, Aki. Your room and mine, buddy.
Oh, Yukari! About that thing you mentioned the other day?
You found out something? Yeah. Cool. Tell me later. All right, we should head back too.
Yay, plot
Luca
exposition.
played a big role again in this one, so score another for the second years. Come on, Junpei, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you trying so hard for?
Ah, here we go. There's a somewhat sullen tone in Junpei's voice. Ah! Worried about me?
I wouldn't say that, but like it really matters.
Dude, what's the matter with you?
You know what? We should have made it. We should have said the thing.
Are you gonna keep sulking because a girl got to be the leader this time too?
Stop being sexist,
Shut up.
Junpei. Ooh, he being sexist.
What's up his butt?
You succeeded in defeating the Shadow this month, too. You expect there will be fewer victims for a while, but you're too exhausted to think about it. You decided to rest as soon as you got to your dorm. After everyone left, on the roof of the building across from the hotel.
Faster than I expected. That was quite a show. They've been rather busy these last few months, including their frequent forays into the tower. Their fighting style is positively fascinating, and it seems they've gained new recruits, too. Well, Jin? Are they our enemy?
Why don't we ask our buddy? We'll be seeing him soon.
Yes, that's an excellent idea.
Hi, Revolver Jesus.
Considering that he shares our fate, it would be prudent to seek his opinion. We don't have much time left.
You overhear a conversation. It's almost summer break. Let's go somewhere for vacation. Sounds cool to me. We want to go to the sea, the mountains, everywhere. But before that, we've got finals starting on Tuesday. Oh, I forgot about that. But that means break after the exams, and summer vacation's just around the corner. First bell's rung. Let's see here. Finals will start next Tuesday. Jeez, we just had an exam. What a pain. Maybe pain wasn't the word I'm looking for. English phases are pretty tricky. Now let's talk about comma splices. I'm sure you've heard all about them before, but to review, comma splice is when two independent clauses are joined by a comma, with no conjunction. Okay, CPI, here's a question for you. Dun dun dun. Which one of these phrases is incorrect? That one? I thought that one was a dead giveaway. Comma cannot be used to link two independent clauses. That's a comma splice. Got it? Okay. No one has any questions, then move on. Your answer is incorrect. Fine. No consequences at this point. It's time for lunch. What a coincidence, Seepai-kun. I was looking for you. Have you found any new leads? Haven't heard. I see. This may be a tough one. Well, if you hear anything, let me know. I'll see you later. Hidetoshi seems to be working hard to solve the mystery. Maybe you could go to the student council room after school. Maybe I could. Oh, Seepai. Oh, yeah, we have practice today. Are you going? What's wrong? What do you mean? I'll see you later then. Maybe you should go to practice after school. Lunch break's almost over. You decided to return to your classroom. Class is ended for today. Let's see what social links are close to completion. Let's actually hang out with the old couple. There we go. Your Todai strip mall. Bookworm Used Bookstore. You have the Hierophant personas, so you're gonna use it. Go to the bookstore. Enter the bookstore. Your Todai strip mall. Bookworms use books. Oh dear, you spelled it wrong. There are 2 K's. I know. I just forgot to write the second one. I feel bad for Seepai-chan and all the people who've been campaigning to save the tree. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm writing a letter, something I haven't done in ages, but I can't remember how to spell half these words. But finally losing it? You just have an amazing vocabulary. Why are you writing one? Sorry, can't let you see it. Top secret. I'll tell you when the time comes, Seepai-chan. I'll tell you when the time comes, Seepai-chan. Well, aren't you just curious? The suspense is killing me. Well, we're just as excited. Your enthusiasm is contagious, Seepai-chan. Look at my wife, she's as giddy as a schoolgirl. Seems Bunikichi and Mitsuko are counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. Rank 9. So they're very close to completion. The old couple's social link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas of the Hierophant Arcana has grown. It's getting dark out. Hope we can clean up the stove before you come back next time. After saying goodbye to Bunikichi and Mitsuko, you decide to go back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Hi. So I need to talk to Fuka. About what? There's something I have to clear up. Fair enough. Everyone must be tired after mission. Go get a good night's rest. Let's check. Quests. It's cool. Mara's funny. Mara's a meme persona. Okay, so I see the... Bringing it down a hair. Let me know if that's better. Oh, Kez, let me know if it's better now. I want to make sure it's pretty decent overall. I want it to be a nice balance for YouTube upload later. Persona's magic increased. You decided to go back to the dorm. So maybe a little too loud still? Let me know, and we'll keep adjusting it. The morning sunrise is so refreshing. The sunlight reflecting off the windows is so beautiful. It's because the building wasn't built that long ago, so everything's still gleaming. You know, I heard from my parents there was an explosion here 10 years ago. They replaced the building after that, but there's a lot more to it. Around that time, a lot of students stopped coming to school. Maybe that's because the building was blown the fuck up. Maybe that's why they put the new building to start with a clean slate. An explosion? Did someone screw up in a chem lab or something? That must have been a dangerous lecture. First bell is rung. Loud student I have made very... I speak this way for that one. Yeah, Hunter, hopefully your stream went well. Appreciate the raid. Much appreciated, friend. Thank you for being here. Mr. Ono. Oh no. Let's talk about the Henai era today. Older voice, right? Let's talk about the Henai era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 798... The fuck? In 794, the Henai Kyo was established. In 1894, they abolished imperial embassies to China. Abolished imperial embassies to China. I might put this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Anyways, it's on feudalism. Anyways, on to feudalism. Listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai. Yeah. Kanzo's cool too, though. I saw him in the chat today.
Senpai, I choose you. Let me see if you know. What law served as a foundation for the development of feudalism? The law of... I'm pulling up a guide because fuck this question. How about that one? It is the Koen Einen Shizayo? Shizayo? That. Good, you remembered. It's a very long name, doesn't it? Has a very long name, doesn't it? This law was enacted because of the previous law, the Shanzi Ishin no Ho, didn't help. Farmers got lazy. Not that that's unusual for any era, but that's all for the Henai period. You gave the correct answer. This dude's just like, here's a whole chapter of a class. 5 minutes, it's done. Worst history teacher ever. I love the Persona history teachers though. We have a Egypt lady in 4. Oh, Senpai-chan, it's a coincidence meeting you here. Wait, are you free today after school? Don't know yet. I see, then can you come by the cooking club if you're not busy? It's not mandatory though, just so you know. If you're gonna come, talk to me, or you could just go straight to the home economics room. Seems like Fuka doesn't have much to do after school. Maybe you should spend some time with her. Well, she has club. She's inviting you to go to club. Apparently, we owe Hermit some hangout time, though, so we're gonna go there. Classroom hallway. Because there's a time limit on Hermit as well. I forget where, but... Hey, Senpai-chan. There's a community meeting today. Can you come? If you're busy, I can go alone. Will you go to the meeting? I'm gonna go to the meeting. Really? I'm glad. You seem to be having fun today. We always have fun with Sayori. She's cute. I love her, like, look. She's very unique, I think, among the cast. Between her skin tone kind of being just, like, grayer, and the birthmark. It's very cute. Gekun High Library. Not too many students came by today, so you spent a lot of time chatting with Sayori. Wow, is that how that teacher is? I didn't know at all. I learned so much when I talked to you, Senpai-chan. I never get to hear all these rumors that go around school. Sayori seems to be having fun. Hey, Sayori-san? Sayori-san? Boy comes in and stands in front of Sayori. He seems to be smirking for some reason. Oh, Takaoka-kun. How can I help you? Would you be interested in going out for karaoke? Okay. Seriously? Then how about today? I still have some things to do here today, so... I'll wait around. Let's go once you're free. And also, thank you for the follow, Chase Warren 95? Chase Warren 95 is what I'm gonna go with. But capitalization always helps with finding the words, but I like the challenge about it. Welcome in, welcome to the Pup Pack. We have Discord. Feel free to hang out. We're playing some Persona 3 Portable. Yeah. Feel free to introduce yourself. Tell us if you stream. We'll give you a shout out if you do. Cool. On to P3. Oh, okay then. Well, I'll be waiting in the classroom. Off to bed. Have a good stream, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Shazam. Let's get you another shout out. Nero, if you do not mind, give Shazam a shout out. Shazam, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you, dude. It was good hanging in your stream yesterday. It's a fun time. Y'all, be sure to check out Shazam. They're a wonderful human. Boy leaves. That was sudden. It surprised me. Yes. Thank you. Do you get along with him? I don't really know him, but if he really wants to go out with me, then stand up for yourself. It's not that big a deal. No, stand up for yourself, girl. Don't take that. I don't really have any options of my... Wait. I don't really have any opinions of my own. If there's somebody willing to take the lead, I'll gladly follow. I remember why I didn't love the social link that much. That's some weak sauce shit. It's fine. I don't need someone, I just want to be needed by someone else. Okay, I can relate to that. Fuck. Fuck. This game. If I can find someone who needs me, I'd love that person with every fiber of my being. Do you think it's wrong to think that way? How is that fun, though? I don't think you can just deny that anybody could enjoy it. Some things you can bring both pleasure and pain. Don't you think others can find joy in things you don't like? Sayori smiles. You feel like you understand Sayori a little bit. Just giving is extremely detrimental in a sense. It's maybe our training, though, Neuro, that, like, we're taught that, like, you need to self-care. You can't, like, just drain yourself of what you're worth for everyone and then be empty, because then you don't have yourself. Oh, it's almost time. I should get going. I did promise after all.
It is a must. Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. It's like, you did your duties in the school library committee to say goodbye to Sayori. Basically, if you keep giving I picked the worst phrasing, it's fine. Cutscene, I'm gonna retry that after. Hello, this is Theodore. I sense intense power deep within Tartarus. Please be careful. Have a nice day. Phrasing is so fun.
Welcome back.
Let's go to the mall. I think we're about to max out Monk too, so I kind of want to knock that out and then... Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. We have Mara. Spend time with Mutatsu? Spend time with Mutatsu. What a strange kid. He seems amused. Polonium Mall escapade. That's right. What you need in life is a smile. Why don't you try smiling as charmingly as me? As you spend time with Mutatsu, the bond between you two grows stronger. Let's see. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm. Sick. It's great. Oh, that's awesome. How are you liking the temperature change? Silence. Class is beginning. Shebna Urukwa. I plan on using the word magic in it. Jesus titty fucking Christ. The quotation marks in the wrong direction kill me. It's been so warm here. It's been weirdly warm for what it should be up here too. Yeah, I kept logic. It's good. I plan on using the word magic in a very general sense, but today we'll talk about the single most magical place in time. Today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe, where there was all the racism and a caste system. It was magically horrible. Lots of material pertaining to Western magic from books and folklore. We'll cover all that, including the changes. It's all gone, though. As I mentioned last time, European magic has its origins. Has its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity, though, it's been influenced by the influx of various cultures. Some well-known examples are Kabbalah, the study of I apologize, by the way, just reading the thing, I don't necessarily think these things are accurate. They're written from an early 2000s perspective from Japan. Kabbalah, the study of the mystical aspects of Jewish texts. Gnosticism, it's just a Christian sect. I was about to say Christian. I want to keep that. Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, the sorcerer. I'm keeping Christian. I love Christian. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers. The same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Based persona. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity, and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for the connection with the gods. Are you all awake? You're not daydreaming, right? Little test to see if you were listening. Get it wrong, you'll see a scary guardian angel. Sebna Urukwa. Who should I choose? Alright, Sepai, I ask thee. Answer these questions. 3. What is the mystical study of Jewish texts? Kabbalah. Very good. Magicians of that age achieved great things, particularly the famous grimoires. Grimoires are collections of a wide range of magical texts, and you gave the correct answer. Charm is increased. Classes have ended for today. I forgot the word was for that. But, hey, Sepai. Oh, hey, you're all by yourself? We should walk home together. Yukari invited you out. You have the lover's persona, Pixie. You might be able to come closer. Accept the offer. Want to stop by somewhere on the way home? Yukari seems excited. I'm gonna grab water after this. I think she's another Pyro Greatsword user, but I'm here for it. Sonsuke's blade already here? Fair. Night is so cute though. Fair.